Okay. I found it on YouTube. Have you found it yet?
Yeah.
Scrapbooking class. Just about there. Okay. Okay. Hello, Karen and Dee. Hello, Sandra, Joanne, Lee, Tanya, Janice, Cheryl, Debbie, and Tash. How are we all going? Rightio. And hello, Debbie. Debbie's on the tube as well. Naomi John's here. Quentin got called into work at Coles. Rightio. So this is what we did last night. We made a masculine card. So let's put that. Let's sit over there, out of the way. And tonight we're going to make a double. So we've got 2 pieces of Buffalo Craft. I think there might be 225 GSM maybe. So with your craft or any cardstock, so with any cardstock, what you need to do is work out which side they're the same, because not all cardstock is completely square. Sometimes it's a little rectangular. So I've got my 2 pieces of craft and I'm going to take them together and work on my double as one whole piece. Find that works a whole lot better. Rightio. So we've got our double. Then we've got all our bits and bobs, all our pieces. Let's have a look. Let's have a bit of a look first, and then what we'll do is we'll grab our photos. So we've got wide open spaces. Then I made you cut these circles out, so I better use them. You know.
Are you going to have a water or else nothing?
Let's have a bit of a play.
What?
No, you can't have milk straight after having fruit.
Going to have water.
I don't want to see the milk again. I'm not cleaning it up. I wonder.
Mills, drink the water.
That's different. What are you eating?
I'm sure I'm trying some. Yes.
Oh, I thought you were busting out chocolate or something. I was going to say, holy dooly, don't even think about not sharing. Holy dooly. No, she doesn't have chocolate.
Oh my gosh. Elise, Liz, and Beryl have joined us. Jo has said that her week's going great. And Joanne, sorry. Oh, Laura's joined us on YouTube. Laura Diaz. Karen's on a beautiful week. This week is actually really good.
We're behind, but we'll get there.
No, I think we caught up today, didn't we?
No. We're meant to have done kits before now.
Oh, I was in denial. Don't worry, people. I'm just living over here in denial.
We're not ahead.
I thought we were ahead. I was like,
Naomi's
we
in
got all
denial
this stuff
land.
done. No.
Hello. Oh, I missed a heap of people.
Yeah. Cool.
Debbie and Mary and Pam and Karen and Di and Trish. Oh, that's good, Joanne, that you're doing well. Hello, Liz and Elise, Beryl, other Diane, Lorraine. Finished my card last night. That's awesome, Dee. Great short week here. Holiday for tomorrow. Friday is a public holiday for grand final eve. You get a public holiday for grand final eve. And half of next week off as annual leave. Wow. Karen, that sounds awesome. Hello, Marie. Hello, Jacqueline. What do we think? Do we think it's like an acceptable start?
Come on, I'm plenty.
Looks amazing, huh?
Somehow I've got to get pattern paper on it. I don't have to put pattern paper on it. Like, let's just be brutally honest.
Oh my gosh, you could do circles within circles.
I'm not doing circles in circles.
No, like a big dinner plate circles.
Oh, big dinner plate circles. Yes, I could do a big dinner plate circle.
And then like a bread and butter plate circle. Like, you know, circle and stuff, like have it
Oh,
nested.
tape circle. Okay.
Ooh,
Sorry.
More people rocking up. Chloe, Jacqueline, Jason, Pam, Kathy. Oh, Kathy was in the shop today. Oh, Kathy.
Hello, Kathy. How are you?
Um,
Hello, Jason.
Pam says she does like the circles.
Hello, Chloe. No, I didn't, Jason. I didn't stay up for that. I'm cutting them out today. Oh, they weren't too bad to cut out, Chloe. I'm going to distress mine because mine aren't cut straight. Very straight. We are off to the Flinders Ranges in 2 weeks. These pages are going to be perfect. I thought so, Lorraine. Feeling okay. You know, you have circles and circles and circles of pattern paper on the pages. Yes. Circles and circles and circles and circles and circles and circles and circles. I have one piece of white left. So I could map the core feature photo.
Would it be bad to do a double page and only have like one photo on it?
Yes.
I was just asking out of curiosity.
We will be getting it in, Jason. We will be.
What is this if?
Yeah, we will be. We will be. Amelia and I were looking. I was looking at product today. Just don't see a lot I like from others. I love all of. Oh, you should see all the studio light that's coming in the next few months. It's amazing. Are you ready to say goodnight?
Yes.
Is he hoodling you?
Mm.
They're not even matching pajamas.
I know, I chose them.
Dodgy. And your hair's wet.
I didn't do that?
Do you know how to use a towel?
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to wipe my hair. I only know how to use a towel for back
Yep, we don't need to discuss all the parts of you have to wipe. I can see where that's going. Okay. You need to wipe your hair. Or get him to wipe your hair. At least the ends of your hair that are dripping.
Good night, hello, goodbye.
Just wait, you're not under there yet.
Good night, hello, goodbye.
Give me a kiss. Tell him Mum said. Make sure your teeth have been cleaned properly, please.
Yep.
Yep. Rightio. So we're going to have 2 3 3/4 by 5 3/4 photos.
So 3 3/4 by 2 3/4.
3 3/4 by 5 3/4. Not as bad as your father.
I had her kissing me at the same time, thank you.
And then let's do 2 3-inch squares. And then I want another 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. And then I'll get another 3-inch square. So that's 3 of each. And then I'll do
Oh, now we're doing 3 of the 2 of the 3 3/4 by 5 3/4.
no, we've got 4 now.
Oh shoot.
And we've got 4 3-inch by 3-inch.
Okay.
4 of each, I think.
I'm trying to focus here. You're in control. Yes, so clean. Right. 3 by 4 inch.
3 by 3.
We also have Laura D and Helen M have joined us on YouTube.
Hello, Laura and Helen. How are you? Hello, Karis. Does Naomi do much mixed media on craft paper? Or do you find most colours go well with it? I never know what to do with it. Okay, can you bring me your craft journal?
I do mixed media on craft.
Yeah, we will, Chloe. It's usually stores that are in the Netherlands that win, but we'll still share it. It's always the same source, but that's okay. We'll still share it. I think Quentin shared it. Did Dad share the Up by Marlene on the Facebook page?
I think so.
So this is I don't know if you can get these if we can get these anymore. This is a craft journal. This is an actual craft journal.
Don't look at some of the phone. Very dodgy.
No, they're not dodgy. So these are in her craft journal. So yeah.
It just takes
Works well.
It takes a lot more layers to it.
It does, because you can see that, you know, the yellow gets rather muddied up, but then by the time you put layers over the top, but then you get peaks of it showing through, like it's showing through here. It's parts of it showing through, so it looks quite interesting when it's showing through. There's bits of it show through. You know. Can you just check that Dad shared that video?
It's in that group.
Off for a month travelling. And these will be great. Yes, they will be. Hello, Heather. Thank you, Diane. Naomi can say thank you to Chloe for her. Yeah, the colours come out quite nicely, but you've got to be careful because it can get lost. The colours can get a little lost. Rightio. Could you get me a bread and butter plate, please? Preferably that IKEA one I use. Yep, it's okay. This is paper number 4 from Cottage Garden, the brick paper. Is there another one?
Why?
That's clean. This one's been through the washing up standards and not passed.
True.
Really? Really?
The washing up was good tonight. The kids actually work together. So, you know, let's just classify it as a win and not tell them that some of the dishes they do were dirty.
So from this corner down here, let's do a piece that we can put down in this corner here. So mine's like an 8 1/4 inch IKEA bread and butter plate. So my circle is like gonna be 5 1/2 across and
Nanny,
6 3/4 high.
can you really put the wings of the book, not the one she had at the shop, but she had another one apparently.
Why am I going to work?
Is it in beside my bed? Because she's been reading in my room.
It could be for someone that's where the other place it could be somewhere in the lounge room.
Or did she take it to Nana and Jim's? It is in the bag she took to Nana and Jim's on the weekend.
Everyone's going on a holiday. Trisha's also off for 3 weeks. Next week, so Lightning Rich is only in for a caravan event for 4 days. Ooh,
And then we've got a piece here. And it ends up being like 3 1/2 inches deep. And it's the full 8 inch width.
Is it in the stuff for another bag over there that went to Nana and Jim's?
Did you take it around the Nana's on the weekend?
No.
Sorry, everyone.
Well, can we read a different book tonight, please?
Oh, jeez.
Well, considering you're the one who lost it.
It's probably in a room. Wasn't it on your desk?
It was on
We've checked the
It
desk.
was on my dressing table.
Well, that's where it should still be. I did tell you to tidy up in your room the other day.
Maybe tomorrow on the morning day we clean up your bedroom.
She's grizzling about having to tidy her room up. So let's get a roll of tape. Let's do like inside of the roll of tape, which is 3 inches.
What paper piece is this? I'll name it, don't worry.
Paper 5, I think it is, from Getaway, or maybe paper 6. I don't know. I do, but I don't.
How many circles are we doing now this one?
We're doing 3, I think. I'm going to definitely distress these because these are not coming out very straight. Very good. So, got my results today. My CT brain scan was good. I have a brain. No lesions, no lumps, no bumps, no spots of blood, no signs of stroke. It was perfect. Got all my blood results. Liver and kidney function's good. Everything's good. Sugar's good. Iron's good. The whole lot's good. Full blood count's good. White blood cells is good. And my cholesterol wasn't classified as high, but it was a little higher than where it probably should ideally be. But she said it was okay. And yeah. And she said everything we've done so far has just confirmed that she thinks that she's pretty sure that the vertigo is a viral infection in the inner ear and the mechanisms in there. So, and probably from when Amelia was sick the last time, a couple of days before I ended up with vertigo.
Everyone's saying it's really good news that we know about it.
I gotta go back in 4 weeks. The day she comes back off holidays, she actually postponed heading off on holidays today to see me. So, if I've still got vertigo, then she's going to find some more tests to do. I don't know what she's going to try and do, but. So what I need to do is look at these circles and decide if that's where I want them to be.
Deborah asked, did she give you any exercises to do for your vertigo, or we just...
No, she just thinks it's a viral thing. Rightio. So let's stick on these 2 pieces because they are part of they're kind of part of the background. These 2 pieces of brick, they're just becoming part of the craft background. The store is closed tomorrow. I didn't put a sign up. I haven't put anything on Facebook, but I think everyone should know that, everything's closed tomorrow. I think everything's closed tomorrow. I'd say everything probably should be closed tomorrow.
Sandra says that tonight she's using her stash of Getaway for tonight's class.
There you go.
I was just wondering what you would replace the wood grain bits with. Like, I think it's the watercolor wood. The watercolor brown bits.
Oh, you mean the brick?
Oh, yeah, or the brick, yeah.
Yeah, this is brick from Cottage Garden.
What would you use to replace that? Just like a nice...
Have the wood grain. This is actually brick, sorry, Sandra, not wood grain. Any brick or wood grain would work, I think.
Use the back of piece paper 6 or... It's got that... Or you can use the striped bit of paper 3.
Yeah.
Or paper 1. It's got that wood on it.
I'm just using the bricks here to line up, sort of try and get that a bit straightish. That's going to go there, that's going to go there. Something like that.
Oh. Woolies and Big W are open in King Road tomorrow.
Oh, Coles is open here. Your dad's working tomorrow night. So these are for my title. Those ones there. Let's have a look at the pictures. Do I want them all to be like the roads together, or do I want to be... I don't think we want all the waterfalls together.
Arnie Robin has joined us. And,
Hello, Robin. How are you?
Trisha's saying stay safe to all those who are travelling tomorrow. So quite a few people on the road tomorrow in the group. Isn't it double demerits tomorrow?
It's in Queensland. I'm just sort of moving them around so I don't have two side by side that look too similar. Do you know what I mean? So I have like a mix of light and dark, and it's not like all dark together or all grey together or that sort of thing. And then with my title, two. They're like that. So the title's going to have this one and this one. So it's going to be that one, that one, that one, and that one. So we've got a bit of contrast in the title. So let's make it now. So don't forget tomorrow night, Naomi John's not teaching. She's going to teach Saturday night instead.
Quick question, Mum. Where did you end up cutting your cottage garden circle? Because that was about a 4.5.
Which one?
Yeah, brick one.
Which one?
Just both of them.
So one up the top is like 3.5 inches deep, and the one down the bottom is like 6 3/4 high by 5.5 at its widest point. Oh, I covered all of that at once. That was really silly. That was a bit of a silly move. Let's find the middles. Oh, travel word. Yeah. Middle of the key. Okay, there's how that looks. You could use photos too to fill these letters. We did one early on when I used photos. The beachy, sandy bits of photos. Rightio. Let's write on our photos what size they are so you can see that. That pencil's getting way too small. So this is a 3x3 fakey photo. So it's this. This one is here. This one. This is a cross. It's a 5 3/4 by 3 3/4 inch high.
Oh, ladies, we're currently sold out of the tweezers. Unfortunately, we will be getting some more in soon. We're really
Keep having
out
to
of
change.
tools.
What's that?
We're really out of tools at the moment.
Yeah, we keep having to change where we buy the tweezers from. Okay, so I'm going to cut the middle out of this. This is a 6 inch by 4 inch piece of smooth white cardstock left from last night. So it's a 6 by 4 of smooth white. And we're going to distress that. I should have distressed it before. We are just going to distress it because everything else is going to be distressed. And it'd be silly not to. So at this point in time, what I would do is I'm going to come along and I'm going to organize my photos into their sizes. I'm going to add the tape to the back of them so that they're ready to add to the page. That's, you know, that's my next step in the process. So yes, Naomi John's not teaching Thursday night. She's teaching Friday night. She's teaching Saturday night, sorry. And Friday night I'm teaching with Spooktacular. And I'm also going to answer some fears and frustrations. We're going to look at some things.
Which is a post on Facebook in the Creative Family group if you want to.
Yeah, put your things in. We've already got fluoro paints. Oh, I better write that down. Fluoro paints. That's a big question. How to make envelopes. We might not get that done on Friday night, but we'll see how we go. The Minte mini book things, those Minte mini albums spaces, and fixing a background that's too bright. Although I think Sandra proved that nothing's too bright. We did talk about that on the weekend, but we'll definitely cover that. So let's put our foam on the back of this one. So this one's going to be up on foam. It's going to be here. So we'll get a bit of white here and here, and then we'll put this travel word over here just to bring another piece of white to the page. So it's not so, you know, like dog Whatsy's, you know, just looks like we had that much white and that's all we did because that's all the white we have. But we've got a little tiny scrap of it, so we might add touches of white somewhere else just to make it seem a little bit more deliberate and not quite so random. Okay, I'm going to look at my embellishments now and go, okay, I know what I want to do with some, but not with others. Because some things I just automatically do. I will cut this out first. Cut out a title. Oh, got a bit of glue there. Should be right. Store looks really good. Or maybe we need to do a store. We might. Well, I think we should do a weekly roundup on Friday. Whether we do it in the morning or not, it's another story.
Yeah, we will be covering the Minte albums on Friday.
On Friday, we will definitely be talking about those Minte mini book.
They're like shaped in all different shapes. There's a unicorn one and
yeah, it'll be the ones that we've got in stock, but the information's gonna be relevant to them all. I have answered a lot of questions about these in a few videos, but we're really going to specifically talk about them, about what you can do with them. So I'm just going along, and I've got my scissors on an angle behind so you can't see the edge of the paper. I'm being careful not to cut the little letters that are hanging off the end. I'm not going to cut the middle out of my letter centers. These, because I like that they're there. I'm just going to have a look at the E if I'm going to cut those bits out. I probably will. Those two little squares on the E.
Deborah says that she loves the little Minte albums, and Debbie says that's great. I have a butterfly one, and I just can't do anything with it.
Yeah. And I've not found any instructions online. If someone's found like how to deal with them, you're most welcome to share it with me. But I have not. I've done quite a bit of searching. When we first got them in, I did a bit of searching, but I will say I've answered lots of questions about them specifically, and I think there's something that it's not just frustrating, it's a little bit upsetting for quite a few of you. I've not actually even heard of anyone doing a video making a project with one and showing how to use it. Going through several layers here. Can you just make sure that he shut Amelia's door? He doesn't like shutting her door. We don't like shutting the kids' doors, but we have to because Missy gets in with the kids into their beds and likes to lay up near their faces and annoy them.
She doesn't get the concept of sleep.
She doesn't get the concept of personal space.
Karen Lincoln has a question about the albums.
We were sort of doing this kind of thing here, weren't we? Right, I've made a mess. But at this point in time, what we need to do is go along and distress all these circles. It's going to take ages. The mini Minte books, the chipboard. Yes, the chipboard album base. Yes. Punched a hole in each page and put a ring through it to bind it. Yeah. So some of them you can punch a hole in them, like with a crocodile or like an anywhere hole punch, which you use with a hammer. But others, there's a couple of them. I think it was Sandra I talked to about the house. She bought the house, the Christmassy house one last year. We talked about making like spine gussets and that sort of thing. So there's a couple of different ways you can manage them. I think the birdcage has a hole in the cover. Does it, Naomi? I think it's the only one with a hole in the cover.
Yeah, there's also the unicorn horn, and the lace one has a hole.
Well, it's not kind of a hole. It's
Yeah,
just holes.
It's just holes. So, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's none in the back, which is the problem.
Yeah. But there are options. Well, that's what I've been thinking about, the different ways you can deal with it. Aren't you glad I'm not an engineer and I do this instead? Being the workaholic type.
I don't think
wouldn't
you
create-
could be an engineer.
Well, I like engineering paper.
Yeah, but engineering plumbing?
Not plumbing.
You don't want to be a plumber engineer?
Talking today about different businesses and the different kinds of websites they'd have. This is conversations in the car. Every night talking about different kinds of businesses and oh no, was it this morning?
Yeah.
This morning it was in the car because Quint was involved and like Quentin's going, oh, well, the plumbing business, they'd only change their website once a year. And I'm like, no, they'd be seasonal. They'd be talking about, cyclone season's coming. Let's check your roof. And, Christmas is round the corner. Have you shored up your bathroom and toilet plumbing ready for the relatives to turn up? We're heading into the dry season. Have you made sure that you've got all your leaky taps in check? I don't know. I don't own a plumbing business. I definitely have some in Gladstone. I wouldn't recommend. Now, are we going to stick these on straight or willy-nilly? I think they need to go on straight because there's so many different, because they're different colours and different pictures, they actually can optically look like they're different sizes. Creates a bit of an optical illusion. Now, I'm distressing this because these aren't cut very well. You could get a punch. The punch you need is a 2-inch punch, which are a bit of a bugger to get your hands on. I used to have one. I don't have one anymore. I don't know why. I think it broke.
I think it broke because in the first batch of kits that we were doing in the pandemic, we used to punch out these shapes.
We used to punch a lot of shapes out early on.
We hadn't really figured out the cameos fully.
Well, we were cutting some stuff, but we had one machine and then we had 2 machines, and you can't make that many kits with 2 machines. Well, it's hard enough making titles.
We can fully admit that Camilla and Charles have had their full.
I think I've got my money's worth out of those.
Do we have to call it King Charles now?
I don't know.
Tanya Millgate feels like she just won the lottery.
She got 2-inch punch. There you go, Tanya. Yeehaw. I used to have one. Holy dooly. Don't lend it to anybody, Tanya. They're like rare as buggery.
Keep it like held fast.
Yeah, we got some in. Well, we did get a couple in. I think no, we didn't. We kept ordering them and they kept getting bumped out of our orders. So I don't think they're available. Or either that or there's an issue with them. The ones we were ordering, they could have had a quality issue too, because that sometimes happens. Rightio.
Deborah's also won the lottery. Gosh.
Rightio. Let's go along and put some tape on the back of each of these. So this is how I do this. You got to get, it's a bit production liney.
That's how you make your Christmas cards.
It's how you make your Christmas cards. It's how we make kits. We production line our kits. Quentin was trying to circumvent the assembly line yesterday. He was trying to do too many things, too many different things. I said, Henry Ford would sack you, mate. And then he informed me that he didn't work for Ford. He was going to work for Volvo trucks, because 5 blokes start on the truck and then they finish the truck. 5 blokes, that's how they make a Volvo truck. It gets assembled by a team of 5 from start to finish. I'm like, nah, we're a Henry Ford type of a assembly line around here.
Well, I think it's just us that are missing the 2-inch punch, because everyone else seems to.
Everyone else has got a 2-inch punch.
Seems to have kept those intact.
Okay, so these circles I'm going to put flat.
Karen has even managed. She's got a 2-inch and a 2 1/4, so she can do a layer underneath.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Just something a bit extra there.
Okay, so then let's look at. So the title's going to go on foam. So let's do that now. It's going to put our title on foam. Oops. Our Jeep, because we're cheap, it's going to go on foam. And our combi's going to go on foam. Okay. So we get 5 circles on a page. Let's work a 1 out. The distances. That's about right. So it's about a quarter of an inch up from the bottom, and about a quarter of an inch between. There we go. You could use like a clear ruler with measurements on it, you know, to line up along the bottom. Oh, and that one's crooked. Kind of make sure the horizons are straight. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Oh, Bob Ross painted a waterfall today. And yes, I had to watch the whole show with Amelia from start to finish.
Quite interested.
Mm. She is a Bob Ross fan. I didn't realise he was ex-military either until the other day.
Very nice. I think he's Air Force or Navy. Can't remember.
Oh, he just said he's a military man. That was his work career, was in the military. So just going to line them up and then stick them on. Probably better to like do the outside ones and then work your way in. Apparently my brother's coming to visit tomorrow. This is when he was coming to visit at the end of August, when we were in Melbourne. Yeah, I said I was coming, and it's turned out to be this weekend, not that weekend. Yes. Neither of us were swapped at birth, unfortunately. Oh. Let's put the ruler on the edge here.
I don't think you could claim that either because Noel's a splitting image of your father, of Poppy. And
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Lane looks like nearly every male in our family.
Oh, no, your older brother is very similar to him. Milton is very similar to my brother. Milton looks more like my brother than my brother's children do. So I'm just going to line them up. Oh, geez, I've got lots more space up here. I don't know what the hoo-ha's going on. She'll be right. Let's just stick them on. Okay. Last side. Don't need a ruler for this one. I just need the ruler because I haven't cut that off yet. Oh, geez, I just peeled that. That was a bit silly. Okay, let's turn it around. Let's put these two photos on. So they were about a similar distance from the edge to the edges, and just slightly more, like a good 1/4 of an inch from the circles down to the photos. There we go. And then let's start our 2 3-inch ones the same point, and then just mimic the gap here and here. Just, we've got so much circular going on, we just need to have something a little bit ordinary. Okay, so then this circle, just going to tuck it in there. We're going to put it over the top. Let's put it over the top. Let's put our suitcases down here so it's just like 1/8 of an inch above this bottom circle. I'll put them flat. Stick on our combi van. Just up above that. Let's put some foam on our little, these are the little binoculars. And some foam on our timber sign. just leave that there for a moment. Okay, this side's very messy. Let's collect all the bits up. Let's take a look. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to neaten up this edge here. So I have Teflon fussy cutting scissors. I use them for anything that's got tape or glue or that on them. That's better. We'll line this up with this. Maybe. Like that. I don't know about that. Let's put a bit in the middle, not peel the back off it. Foam tape, so it doesn't have the saggy thing. And let's line up the photo. So we're going to line up mimic the gap between the white mat and the edge like we do here, but we'll line up the photo with this photo. And up here we'll line up the photo, the edge there. And over here we're going to line up photo with the mat. Have it sort of as an evenish amount. There we go. Then we'll have this circle going off the page a little bit. So this is one of our 3-inch tape circles. Good 1/2 inch coming off the page. Then we're going to put our, so that the mirror is on the page still and fits in the page protector. Put our Jeep down. And then behind the Jeep, we're going to put our suitcases. And they're just going to go, it's going to sit just above the circle here. There we go. And then this tape circle, we're going to put it over here. We're going to have a little bit over the 3-inch photo like we did down here, and a little bit underneath the feature photo. That's our feature photo. let's not unpeel the N until we get our binoculars in place.
Jacqueline said that she's loving the page and looks very cool, and then embellishments as well. Chloe is wondering about inks. Because everything's very much nearly on top of it, would it be best just to, if you were like an ink all the edges, would it be best just to use one ink or multiple?
One ink. With this much going on, I would only ever use one ink. Yeah, I probably wouldn't use multiples because it would just get too... It would probably get too much. And then we're going to put the hat. So that binoculars was flat. And then we're going to put some foam behind the hat. Oh, geez, that was a bit big. Peel the back off our foam on our end. Put our hat up here. And our letters, just sit it up there. It's exactly what I designed that to do. That hat on that piece of paper. Let's do the old shake it off thing. And then we're going to trim this circle off. This could be like just a synopsis of a trip page.
Diane B says it looks beautiful. She loves it too. All the circles looks fabulous. Sandra's wondering, is it the big hat or the small hat that we use?
I think it's the big hat, Sandra. I'm pretty sure it's the big hat. Because I had another hat, but I don't know where it is. It's the big hat. Because I've got a little hat down here. Oh, I wonder.
Diane D says...
That's better. That's actually better. Thank you, Sandra. That's better. So I contemplated using, like, making some little flaggy things in places, but I really don't think it needs it. I think just needs that there. So journaling. Let's talk journaling. You have a little spot here and a little spot here. You could write something here as well, but I would put some journaling here and here. Just a little bit there, a little bit there. Audio. Let's work out where these are.
Everyone's loving the double page layout.
Sorry?
Everyone's loving the page layout.
Thank you. It's turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. Right. Put some glue on there. Now I'm going to say, like, yep, I use these particular type of tweezers. But they're not everybody's cup of tea. A lot of people buy them and then never use them because they don't like them. They like the other sort of tweezers. They take a lot of getting used to. Let's quickly tuck this under here. Let's put that there. Got a little bit much glue on there. Just clean the glue up. What do we think? Yeah. I did contemplate putting some little banner flaggy things, but I just don't think it needs triangles or pointy things as well. I think that would make it really messy. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Everyone loves it. Chloe's asking when the next kits will be ready.
Friday. They were meant to be Monday. There was no way they were going to be ready on Monday. Friday. You know, like, yeah. See, I contemplated doing that sort of thing, but it's getting to the point where it's getting. Oh, I do like that there. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is getting rather busy. There's a point where you need to think about, like, why you're scrapbooking as well. Like, there's a point where you go, okay, well, I've got 7 photos on here and I want people still to see the photos.
He's asking what about the flare button?
Oh, it's there. Thank you, Chloe. Oh, my purpose isn't to make it look like that it's easy for me and hard for you. It's meant to be. I'm trying. I hope I get it across that it's easy for you to do. Like, that I show you in a repeatable manner. That's my purpose, is to make it easy for you to repeat. Not copy exactly, but easy for you to achieve the same results. I don't like seeing videos where people don't share the whole process and how they get to it. They just say, oh, this is what I did, this is what I did. And it's just not, it's not transparent enough. You've got to show the warts and all, scraping the glue off because you made a mistake, or, you know, hacking it down further because it was too big. Okay, I've got a bit of a gap there. Probably not. But yeah. Oh, that's okay. Well, I kind of knew what you meant, but I know some people get worried that it's too, I make it look easy, but it's not easy. You know, like, I had a lady in the store not long ago and she was like, oh, but you make it look so easy, but I could never do that. And I'm like, yep, you can. It's easy. If I make it look easy, it's definitely easy. It's definitely doable. Also coming up with ways to things or different possible options. Yeah. Lots of different options. Yeah. And it's the why. Sometimes it's the why. Definitely, Debbie, the why. So I need to pull out our travel pics together. Oh, Kathy, you guys would have so many travel pics too. It's definitely the why I would stick it and the why I do it in the order I do it in. I think that's important. And you can see here I'll just explain something. Got a bit of blank space here, here, and here. It's not just an isolated piece, but you get to the point where you don't think about those sort of things. Those things are just happy accidents that are kind of intentional, but it's how it goes. And see, we had the circles, and I think it's balanced out pretty nicely. And that little pop of white there is just enough. But yeah, I think it's enough. I hope you all get something. Seem to be long their videos. Yeah, I think cutting the video down so that you make the YouTube algorithm happy is not, it's not, I'm continuously penalized by Facebook and YouTube for having long videos, and it's not, I love YouTube and Facebook, like, don't get me wrong, I love both platforms, but it's not what it's about. It's about the class and helping you guys. It's not about whether I'm going to earn an income, or I will never earn an income off YouTube. Let's just put it that, or Facebook. Yeah, I think I've got to collect 1 million more of those star things on my Friday night videos before I'm ever going to get like 50 cents out of them. You got to have a lot of stars before they give you your first $10. It'd be right. That's not why I do it. But as long as they let me keep on producing the videos, that's all I worry about. But we do save them all just in case something happens. We have most of them. 2020 is getting a little hard for you guys to find. And 2021 is starting to get hard to find because there's so much in the group. But it's part of why the Art by Marlene this year will be in a separate group. The Art by Marlene Advent series that Naomi does, because that's 25 videos. That's going to be in a separate group specifically so that you guys can find them and access them. And I was wondering if we did 2 different styles, Naomi. If we did 2 styles, like, I don't know.
Like a you and a me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'll have time to do videos. We'll see how we go.
Just be prepared. 25 videos straight.
25 videos is really hard. Naomi was absolutely buggered by the end of the 25 videos last year.
I was like, I called up Mom and I was like, never again. Never again. And then
as soon as she finished them, she said, "Oh, I've got some really good ideas for next year and how I'm gonna do it from the start." I'm like, okay. I thought we were never getting. But yeah. Thank you, Diane and Deborah.
do we have some new product to show
Joanne.
tonight, or was that my imagination?
No, we don't. Unless you have some over there. I have another colour of letter sticker to put up. These are dark pink glitter. I don't think we've done them. I've got to photograph them yet. Oh, and I've got to try and photograph tomorrow the tropical ambience sequins. What else have I got here? I know that's old. I've got suitcases and dad words in here. No, I just got dads and suitcases and dads that I've got to add to the online store tomorrow. They're already live. I just think they might be. I don't know why we made them.
Which one?
The suitcases and the dads. There's a new key card that
Dad cut those for some reason.
I got a new key card and shoved it on my desk at work. But yeah. So if you came along to class and I didn't say hello. If you left a lovely comment, thank you. If I didn't reply back, looking forward to that. Yeah, I think they're not coming until like November. They're a long way off. She's a very good daughter, isn't she, Diane? She is excellent. Ooh, I think that's the wrong Naomi John. So there's someone that tries to use Naomi's name. There's actually someone on YouTube that's been using my name as well.
I'm actually eating that person.
Yeah, there is a lady, a questionable lady that uses Naomi John's name.
She's American.
The Naomi John name. And there is someone that's tried to hijack mine a couple of times, but that's okay because
we have messaged each other before about our names. And
hers is not what she's born with, is it?
No. So she identifies as Naomi John. She identifies as
yeah,
but it's not her.
It's not her born name. No.
Which is, it's her choice.
But yeah, you'll appreciate the time and effort. Thank you. We all appreciate you guys too. So I'm waffling on here. I probably need to go and get some sleep. When I wake up in the mornings, it's like each day I wake up and go, no, it's worse. It's like I'm taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back, and occasionally I'll take 3 steps back. But doctor assures me that by the 6-week mark, when I see her next, I should be right. It is slowly improving. I haven't been sick and I haven't passed out, but I've been very careful. I know when a pass out is coming on, and I know to stop and what to do. So, and I hate being sick, so I work my way through that. But yeah, so thank you all very much. Love the waffle. but please get some good sleep. I will. I think I'm going to go and I'm going to go and sit on the lounge and relax for a few minutes with the older kids and have an orange. I think we've got some oranges, and then we'll have a chat about our day, and then we have showers and we go to sleep. I think Naomi John's already had a shower. Don't think Noah has. He was just wandering around a minute ago. No, he's going now. Oh, I really hope so too. I wish it was just my neck, because that's sort of fixable. For a change, it's not. So I had a sore neck last year and didn't take this on. So thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe. Yeah. Oh, ear infections are awful, Marie. It's your balance. It's a balance and confidence. Like, I probably won't get to drive. Oh, yeah. That's driving me nuts. Not loss of independence. But yeah, it's okay. Thank goodness Naomi John is living at home, because without her, we'd be lost.
I'm a very good driver, aren't I, Mum?
Yeah, I wasn't watching where we were going. Love your work. So take care, stay safe. I am going this time. I love you all. Thank you very much for your lovely comments and your support. We really, truly appreciate you all. I hope you enjoy the classes. And don't forget, you can always make suggestions for kits and classes and products and all that sort of thing. Like, yeah, you can definitely make suggestions, because remember, the monthly kits, I come up with new product for those every month. So definitely always looking for suggestions. We've already got November planned, or 1 week of November's already planned. So
we are ahead in that plan.
Yeah. But I'm going to say, at this point in time, if someone came up with a suggestion that I really loved, I would do it for October, because I'm just like that. I've actually got a tub of stuff where I changed my mind, and I've got a tub of titles already cut from a couple of months ago. Did you see that tub?
Yes, I'm the one who had to pickle those. Because remember, we did it like, you were on like a high after one of the retreats, and I was still here for like 2 days after
Yeah,
that
I know.
retreat. And you're like, oh my gosh, I got product that I can make. And I was like, okay. And then we cut it. And then you didn't use it in the kit.
It's right. So thank you all for coming along. Take care, stay safe, love yous all, and bye.